This is where I shot the sunrise pictures back in July. You can see, or hopefully you can, where I'm parked at down there. And the water began right after that. Now as we pan around here, slowly, you can see the bridge. And here the cars running across it. What you should be looking at now is all water. The problem is, there is no water at all. In fact, I am standing right now where I could not stand 2 months ago. You can look, this is all green grass and dry land that I myself am standing in. And in fact, if I can back up, this is basically one of the shots that I took. If you look way out there in the distance past the bridge, you'll see the billboard that I used. Then, as we pan on around, all the way across there, pretty much to that line of trees, all the way across, there should be water there. There was the last time I shot here. Now, as you can see, there is none. All the way up through here should be water. But all the way up, there is none at all to be seen. And literally all the way around to here should be water. But again, there's none. Now, we'll go under the bridge and shoot from there. When I was here 2 months ago, I shot a HDR picture underneath this bridge. And of course, you could see water from about that second or third pillar. Well, actually, probably the first pillar, maybe. First or second pillar. Back 2 months ago when I was here. I just now shot another HDR of this as well. And I will show that picture on my site. And again, pretty much all that down through there should be water. In fact, it should literally, like I said from the first post there, should be water, but it's not. So now what I would like to do is to show you then on around, because in fact here, to get your bearings, this over here is where I just came from. That's very high weeds and stuff over there. And again, literally on this line, there should be water. Pretty much as far as your eye can see, at least on this movie. Way down to that big line of trees that's probably impossible to see on this video, but I can see them standing here. But anyways, we scroll back around, or pan back around I should say, you can look and see this is every bit dry. All the way across here is just dry. Not one drop of water other than dew. And again, right down there, that should pretty much all be water past that first pillar there. And that's what we just shot at. And all of this, of course, should be water because the main lake comes from that direction there. And that is all dry out through there. Now these weeds are really high. So I know that you're not being able to see past that point right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk down underneath this bridge. Don't want to make you dizzy, but right there I'm going to walk straight down there, probably about halfway. And I'm going to shoot straight out to the right from underneath this bridge, and you will see how far the water has gone. Okay, here I am down quite a few pillars. Where I'm standing, I should be in water, possibly even drowning right now, but I'm standing on solid ground. I'm right behind the camera, obviously. So as you can look down there, you can get a bearing for that. I'm going to spin us around to the left here because again, this is the viewpoint that I've been shooting from since I've been doing this video and the pictures. And you can see again that this is all 100% dry land. And in a minute, I've even got something very fascinating to show you, or at least I think it's fascinating. Now again, so all of this should be water almost up to that tree line up there, but it's not. Now we're coming around to where I just walked from. This, of course, is back underneath the bridge, as you can see, and my vehicle is way back there, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pillars back, looks like. So again, every bit of this should be water, and you can see it's completely dry land that I'm standing on. Now, oops, sorry about that, my leg got caught. Okay, as we spin around some more, again, all of this should be water up to that tree line up there. And the thing that I think is interesting is coming into view right there. That piece of concrete that you see right in front of you right now, it's a little bit dark, but that is one of the foundations from the old bridge that was here, because this bridge here is fairly new, but that obviously should be underwater. I should not be able to film that, but I am. Now, I think it's coming through way out there in the distance. I would say probably, oh man, a couple hundred yards from me, starting to the right, but then it recedes as we go on towards the left, is the water. So hopefully some of that's coming through. And all of this, again, should be water. All the way to that tree line that you see there, that's now in front of you. All of that should be water. Now, this is a lot of area. Now, as we come on around underneath the bridge again, I just want to get your bearings for you. This is where I just started shooting this portion of the video. And so again, I should be standing in water, possibly drowning, but I'm not. So, as we look around, I mean, obviously there's no sunrise this morning. It's so cloudy. We got a little tiny bit of rain last night for the first time in a long time. Hopefully we'll get more soon. But now what I want to do, now that you've got your bearings, I want to bring you back around. And I know I keep saying this, but I can't really say it enough, that all of this should be water. And I admit that I'm astounded that I'm standing on dry ground underneath this bridge this far when I should be soaking wet at a minimum and drowning at worst. But as I come back around here, the water is straight in front of us, way out past those snags way out there. And I do mean way out there, probably 300 yards easy. As we come around here, this is the nearest area to the water. I'm going to try to zoom out if I can. There, now that's the maximum I can zoom on my 24-70. But hopefully that's coming in. And see if we can lighten that up a little bit, maybe. Maybe not so much, but you should be able to see some water there. But that nearest water that you're seeing right through there, that's easily got to be at least 200 yards from where I'm standing, past this bridge. And in fact, I might go up on the bridge or right beside it and try to get a bird's eye view if I can for you. So that is the devastation of rain in Texas. Today is September the 17th, 2011. And all of this 2 months ago was underwater up to those edges there. And there is back underneath the bridge and my vehicle down there. And it should be literally on the edge of the water, and I should be way underwater. But again, I'm not.